So let's get into talk about the engine, the transmission, drivetrain stuff. So this one is the TRD off-road, so it comes with the 3.5 liter V6. And this is an all-new engine, as Mike mentioned. This is a 3.5 liter Atkinson cycle. Brand new engine for us. It features a D4S technology, which is port fuel injection and direct fuel injection. And one of the things you'll notice when you're out there, Mike mentioned it a little bit yesterday, it has the ability to self-clean the direct injectors, and without the D4S technology, we wouldn't be able to do that. So it's one of those things that we built into the truck to increase longevity of the engine and really increase customer satisfaction. So you'll notice it's just this ever slightest sort of ticking noise, and it'll last for 10 to 20 seconds. Just throughout the day, you might notice that. So this engine uses variable valve timing for intake and exhaust, and it uses that variable valve timing system to switch in between an Otto cycle and an Atkinson cycle. So based on the demands being placed on the engine, it can switch back and forth between the two, and it does it seamlessly. So I'll challenge anybody to tell me when that I haven't found it yet. It's really, really smooth. It typically does it at a hot idle, and what it's doing is it's going through a self-cleaning.
To clean the injectors?
To clean the direct injectors, yeah. So when it's doing that, it's using the port injectors. It also uses the port injectors, the traditional fuel injector, typically at idle and other times. So it's constantly switching back and forth between the different cycles and the different fuel injector systems. So we've got a brand new transmission. It's a 6-speed automatic, and this truck's got the automatic. It's also available with the brand new 6-speed manual transmission. The 6-speed automatic transmission has direct clutch pressure control right now. So we've eliminated some of the shifting mechanisms, some of the clutch packs on the transmission. So transmission's actually gotten smaller, more compact, lighter, and it's more durable. The manual transmission, likewise, is the shifting mechanisms have improved. We've got carbon synchronizers now in the manual transmission, improved bearings, and especially done some work in and around the shift linkage and the shift rail. So you'll notice when you drive the manual transmission, it shifts really, really smooth. It's a sweet, sweet transmission. Brand new transfer case. It's the smallest in the segment, lightest, most durable. We've got two new axles. We've got an 8-inch axle that's a carryover essentially, with the exception of now we're utilizing high-strength steel in that axle. And we've got an 8 3/4 inch. That's a brand new axle, and high-strength steel that increases our gross axle weight rating by about 24% in the back.
In the transfer case, what are the modes? 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive? What are the ones?
2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. So
it's a part-time 4-wheel drive.
Part-time 4-wheel drive system, right? Correct. All TRD models get a locking rear differential, electronically locking differential. That's an excellent question. I'm glad you brought that up. So non-TRD models feature 4W demand, which is features A-Track, our electronically locking 4-wheel drive system. But the TRD off-roads feature, all of them regardless, feature a E-locker in the back. Let's talk about brakes. So we've got discs up front and drums in the back, and a lot of work has gone into really fine-tuning and improving the analog braking system on these trucks. The TRD off-roads use a little bit different brake booster system. They actually use a hydro boost system, and it's a key enabler of the crawl control. And essentially without the hydro boost system, you couldn't get this system to operate the way that it does. It's really, really good. There's other systems on the market that do essentially the same thing, but the hydro boost system allows the system to develop a lot of pressure really instantaneously. So there are times when you'll be rock crawling and all 4 wheels will start to go down off of a rock face, And in that instance, you need a whole lot of pressure like right now. And a traditional vacuum brake booster system just cannot produce that kind of volume that quickly. So we've gone to a different booster. So non-TRD off-road trucks feature a new brake booster system. It's a two-stage brake booster system. And essentially, with the ABS systems, before you always had sort of an on-off, the pulse on-off. And now with this new system, we're able to sort of meter the amount of on-off that we can produce at each wheel. So it's a lot more fine-tuning, a lot more capable system. So even though we retained essentially the hardware, the braking hardware that we have from the previous truck, the braking performance is much, much better with the improvements to the brake booster and the new tires. The testing that's been done by our engineers indicates that we have best-in-class braking. So it'd be really interesting to see your testing results and see how that comes back to see if you find the same.
Why no discs in the back?
That would be a great question for Mike, our chief engineer. I know that the brake performance is really, really good on this truck. Like I said, in fact, the braking testing that we've done, we're at best in class. We're better than anything out there in the class. So drum brakes work exceptionally well on pickup trucks. We have best in class braking, and so there you have it.